Children are our future, and in tonight's Healthy Living segment, our UNM Health partners share how an Eagle Scout, a teen boy, is using a model he learned while interning at UNM to train his Scout leaders on addressing adolescent mental health.
Yeah, it's called the Project Echo model, and it's really a way for learning to have a ripple effect across different communities. Check it out.
In my 9th grade year, I played varsity soccer. My teammate committed suicide. It was our second, I think, suicide in a year at our school. And so that inspired me to think about how I can bring about change and remember my friend. I actually used my Eagle project to facilitate a big display of a suicide prevention ribbon. I'm Evan Chang. I'm an Eagle Scout in Troop 220. You know, there's merit badges about personal fitness and about communication and all these other life skills that we need to have. But I think something like mental health is so important and not in it that, you know, it's a critical need that we need to address. When I found out about ECHO and I applied as an intern, that was one of the things that I'm so fortunate to have worked on and really developed was mental well-being and promoting that to help prevent as many suicides as possible.
I was fortunate to work with Evan in the development of his ECHO presentation that was directed towards youth who are Boy Scouts and their troop leaders.
Practicing how to attune emotional intelligence and leadership qualities for fundamental scouting ideals.
What are the signs of an adolescent struggling with anxiety or depression?
The future is everyone's responsibility, and that, you know, any time an adult can step up to support someone, that's a good time.
What stood out to me was that a scout brought it forward, and I want to stress that a youth was the one who brought it to our attention, who actually educated us or brought us to the place to get educated. That gives me hope.
This impact will have a ripple effect supporting youth and adolescents throughout the United States, started in New Mexico, and with a 17-year-old teenager.
We are so delighted to have Evan Chang here live with us tonight. Thank you for stopping by. I got to say, what an accomplishment for someone who's so young. You're still in high school, as far as I understand, right?
Yes, a few more months left till I graduate.
Oh, well, congrats on that. So what are your hopes and dreams for the future of this program?
Yes. Thank you for having me on, Trevor. I really appreciate it. Regarding this program, I just hope that the adult leaders that we've reached out to through this session, this program, will be able to replicate this and teach it to their own respective troops and scouts. And I really hope that they really absorb this information because, you know, these are critical topics, and so they can use this indefinitely, these materials that we've provided them. I've reached out to the Girl Scouts in the fall. I spoke at one of their expos, and they look like they'd like to absorb this program and some of these resources. So if we can, you know, work with the Girl Scouts, I think that's a great next step in our effort to curb some mental health issues in our state. But actually, most importantly, I'm now an intern at the Albuquerque Police Department, working on their downtown public safety ECHO. And so right now, I'm working on, with the help of my supervisor, Daryl Deloach, who's a social services coordinator, we are trying to actually build 2 sessions that are upcoming this March that bring downtown youth, like high school youth, some I think from Sambra Academy, who will participate in our studio session, which will talk about issues like mental health, substance abuse, gun violence, and even actually sexual abuse. Topics like that, and I think it's really an important forum to have this opportunity to discuss these important issues. And if we don't have the space, then how are we really going to solve these problems? That's the next step where I'm really excited for that and seeing that come to fruition.
Evan, very well said. You are a very impressive young man. I wish you all the best in the future. Also a very busy guy. I don't know when you have time to do homework with all this, but congratulations.
Fortunately, I'm a senior, so to me, homework is still important, but I'm getting to relax a little bit.
That's nice. Enjoy this time while you can.
I will. Thank you so much.
Thank you for stopping by. Yep.